Yeah, just still nursing his toe, but he's making good progress, and he's gonna be fine. He'll be fine.
Can you update us on Deshaun Watson's shoulder and then why he didn't play in the second half?
Because it was 30-something to nothing, I think. What was it at halftime?
30-0.
30 to nothing. It was 30 to nothing, and we had control of the game. We weren't going to put. He had a bruised shoulder. We weren't going to put him back out there and take a chance. Well, he was ready if we needed him. If we got in a bind, but we wanted to see if we could go and challenge those guys to, hey, go play, and let's see if we can, finish this thing. And but it was great. It was great to see Nick play and play well and continue to when we picked right down the field with the opening drive of the third quarter, and that really kind of put him on ice for the rest of the game. And I think Gallman might have played maybe one series, I think, in the third quarter, and then we sat him as well. So, and that's the fun thing. I tell you, sometimes I don't know what y'all were doing in the fourth quarter. So y'all must have all been playing spades or Uno or something like that, bored to death, I'm sure. These last few games in the fourth quarter, we've been holding on to our hat to the end. It was nice to have a game where we could have some fun and get a bunch of guys in the game and get some guys some experience. I mean, I think we played. I don't know how many we played, but we played
85.
Played a lot of guys. So about most everybody that's not redshirting, for the most part, was able to get in the game today, and that's always fun. It's a little stressful in those situations in the fourth quarter because you're trying to make sure you got 11 and everybody knows what to do. But it's a great reward for a lot of those guys to get an opportunity to go play.
Coach Nick also had led an impressive drive, 33 seconds left in the first half to get all the way down to, I think, the 23-yard line.
Great drive.
As you say, didn't miss a beat in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that he's the number 2 quarterback at this point?
Yeah, he's been our number 2, all year long. As far as again, what we've said is it's depending on the situation, and that was the situation. We felt like that. I mean, again, what y'all saw today is what we see in practice all the time. Everybody likes to formulate their own opinions, but Nick Schuessler has been tremendous all spring, and you got to give him credit. He's prepared. Same thing with Kelly. Kelly's, he's ready to go as well. So I mean, we got a good situation there, and I'm really proud of him. And again, that I'm glad you brought up that drive. That was and we had no timeouts, and outstanding drive down the field. Big third down. I think we hit Dion over the middle there, and managed the clock well. He just did a really good job in putting us in position to try to get a field goal. I know we dunked it off the bar, but it was a good hit. And people hit it good, just hit the upright.
You and players talk all the time about being one play away from being a starter. In Nick's position, he's one play away from replacing Deshaun Watson. And what he showed today and what you've seen this year, and I mean, how capable would he be of leading this team if he needed
You
it?
saw it today. I mean, we just kept rolling. He's prepared to go play. And that's what you got to do when you're the backup. And I mean, he just grabbed his helmet and went to work. It was a pretty smooth transition. We made sure that knew Deshaun was going to be okay, and that was kind of neat to see him go right out there. They're over there. He was kind of having some like a stinger type of deal in his shoulder area, and next thing you know, you're in the end zone. So pretty comforting situation right there to see him go in there and show his teammates show confidence and for him to continue to build that confidence with how he performed. It was awesome because you never know. You got to be ready. I mean, that's just it's a great experience, that will pay off for us if we need him going through the rest of the season.
Ray warmed up today. Was he?
Yeah, he's ready to play. Same. We kind of went in with him. Going to play him if we had to, hold him if we could. That was kind of our mentality with him. Just tweaked his ankle, but was ready to go. But hopefully he'll be 100% this week, and we get him back out there. But we wanted to try to, and we almost were getting ready to put him in because then Cornell pulls his hamstring. So that gun, we felt good about Artavis and Cornell in the rotation there, and that's why we were going to go in with the plan of let's hold him if we can, play him if we have to, and then Cornell tweaks his hand. But again, we had control of the game, and old Seth Ryan went in there and did a heck of a job for us. It was good to see him go in and play well.
Speaking of Cornell, we saw him early and often. Was that the plan from the beginning? How do you think he responded to that opportunity?
Well, Cornell has really quietly had a very good year. He's going to be a great player. I mean, a really special player. And again, that we've got three guys kind of working at that two-man spot, and with Artavis flipping in and out between the 5 and 2-man. So that's why we were pretty confident this week. If we could hold Ray, let's do it, because he's so important to us, and let's make sure he's 100%. You know, especially those skilled guys, you get a little tweak in the ankle, and next thing you know, it can linger around. So, and we've got a guy like Cornell there. I mean, he's ready to go play, and he's played well when he's had his opportunities. It's just unfortunate that he missed a big chance today with a tweak. Same thing with Denzel. Denzel was all set to get some good opportunity today too, and he tweaked his groin, so he wasn't able to get the reps that we wanted to get him. But you know, I don't think anything's long term or anything, but just couldn't quite do what they needed to do.
It's the first bigger body of work at Feaster today. How would you assess?
He did fine, except for the last play. Kind of unfortunate, that last little deal. If you take that 10-yard loss plays right there at the end with all of our backups there, we called a play, and they didn't really know what to do. Those guys have been over on the scout team, and that was on us. But he, you know, take that off, he was over 4. I think Fuller was 4 something, Gallman was 6 point something. So I thought they ran the ball well.
That was the earliest we've seen Tavian in a game. Has the light kind of come on from him, just from an understanding of the offense standpoint, pass protection, that sort of thing?
Yeah, he's just improved all year long, and again, you know, we had a good opportunity within the flow of the game to get those guys in there, and you know, we were in rhythm and sync, so it was just a natural flow for us. But proud of how all those guys played. Really proud of our offensive line. Thought they did a great job.
Kane has obviously been a great player since he's been here, but his ability to stretch the field, I think the 65-yard touchdown, he was behind the defense that was trying to keep him from getting behind them. How much does he impact the offense when he can open things up downfield the way he does?
Well, you got a 1-2 punch. I mean, you take Mike Williams out and you bring Deion Kane in. I mean, it's a challenge because they're just two really strong players. And Deion, you know, he just ran right through. I think they were in a cover 3 right there, and he just ran right through the corner. Corner tried to get his hands on him downfield, and he just ran right through him. He's a strong kid. You don't realize how strong he is. He's got explosive power. He's not built the same as Mike, but he's got that same explosive power and strength. And he's just playing with great confidence. You know, he's playing with great confidence. A little too much confidence on the. You know, I told him you're not back at Tampa Bay Tech now. All right, these boys can run too. Sometimes you got to take a 0 play. Let's don't get a -8 play or whatever on that little screen, but just try to do a little too much. But he's really put together a nice run here as of late, playing well, some big catches, and that was a good thing to see today. We threw the deep ball very, very well. We were right on point. We dropped. Mike had a drop touchdown early on the first field goal, and then I think the ball just got blurred a little bit on him, and then that other deep ball. But then he came back and made some great catches. So you know, thought D-Dub threw the ball well. Nick threw that last one that Nick threw right on top of Deion on their sideline over there was, man, that was a spectacular throw and catch by those guys.
Do you think, you know, going through